Thank you.
Don't fret. I'm Gertie Davis. I was adopted by my ma, Moses, and my pa, Nelson. My ma led many slaves to freedom up north, and there they know her best as Harriet Tubman. I remember many nights listening to my ma talk about the beautiful skies and the silent stars and how faith can set you free. Now, I'm going to take you on this rainbow journey because I believe deep in my heart that MCCDC is a safe place with people who will stand up for justice and equality. Keep it down now, children. The Lord and I hear your pain, and I'm here to help you. I seize the rainbow, and I will help you on your journey. The coast is clear. We best be moving. Grab hold of one another now and follow me.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
This here is James Baldwin. His clothes be saying something loud, but his writings, they be screaming at those that try to keep us down. Swing low, sweet chariot. You got this. Coming for carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming for to carry me home. Swing low. Listen up, children. Listen up, children.
God bless you, children. And be careful on your passage on the Rainbow Railroad. I am James Baldwin. I embraced my sexuality and raised awareness to sexual orientation in my writings in the 20th century. Everyone's journey is different, but the core of our values is the same. If you fall in love with a boy, yes, you fall in love with the boy. If you fall in love with a girl, you fall in love with the girl. The fact that some consider being gay a disease says a lot more about them than it does about you. At 16, I left the ministry because of what I perceived as hypocrisy and racism within the church, which destroyed my faith. The split actually started when I met Buford Delaney. A friend introduced us at a point when I was severely depressed and confused. Delaney was the most influential person in my life. He introduced me to music, took me to galleries, taught me art and how to make a living at it. I divided my time between the United States and Europe, and my role in the civil rights movement cannot be overlooked. I met notables as Martin Luther King Jr., Medgar Evers, Malcolm X, and a host of other political acting notables in an effort to bring about constructive racial change. My beliefs on race and race relations colored many of my novels. If you want to see what this nation is all about, you have to ride the rails of the Rainbow Railroad. Focus and learn as you go through, and you'll find the true face of America, the love of God and acceptance. Lift your spirits high and sing praises to God as you make your way through this rainbow journey. God loves you, children, and so do I.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. This here is Frederick Douglass. My mom Moses once stopped at his home with 11 slaves on their way to freedom. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Okay, listen up, children.
I am Frederick Douglass. I was born into slavery in the early 1800s on the eastern shore of Chesapeake Bay in Talbot County, Maryland. As a pre-adolescent, I began to learn how to read and write from Miss Sophia Auld, but her husband, Hugh Auld, the plantation owner, ordered her to stop teaching me immediately. He feared that literacy among slaves would encourage them to seek freedom. But I continued teaching myself how to read in secret from the white children in the neighborhood and by observing the writings of the men for whom I worked. In September of 1838, I successfully escaped slavery by boarding the newly merged Philadelphia, Wilmington, and Baltimore Railroad train, and with the help of others, completed my escape to freedom. After the Civil War in the 1860s, slavery was abolished. But the political arena, especially those in the South, were not ready to accept the free Negro as being their equal, and therefore established new rules and policies restricting their freedom that, if disobeyed, result in cruel punishment or death. Our history has required of us, the Negro, to establish a new belief within ourselves that irrevocably, regardless of our race or skin color, we claim all our rights and privileges.
Amen.
We shall continue to remember our past, respect it, honor it, and never forget our ancestors who died fighting for freedom.
That's right. Yes, yes, yes.
Today, I believe that all peoples together can create a new history, a legacy for future generations. All colors, all races, all cultures, and all nationalities, because Black lives matter.
The North Star still shines brightly, and there are so many more activists that we really need to know about. chariot, coming for to carry me home. Sweet Lord, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Listen up, children. Go on and tell them, baby.
Thank you, Sister Gertie. My brothers and sisters, yes, indeed, there have been many activists that stood against racial injustice and inequality. Those we know from our past, like your mother, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Booker T. Washington, Marcus Garvey, Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, and of course the dream of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. There's also been those who continue the fight in our days: Nelson Mandela, Thurgood Marshall, Reverend Jesse Jackson, and Al Sharpton, Alicia Garza, Patricia Collar, and Opal Tomenti. Many LGBT activists have also given their lives to work towards marriage and gender equality: Audre Lorde, Gilbert Baker, Harvey Milk, Tammy Baldwin, Blake Brockington, Vic Basel, Banyard Rustin, and Ella DeGenerate, just to name a few. Of course, our beloved brother, Troy Perry, the founder of Metropolitan Community Church, led the fight for justice and equality. The Reverend Elder Darlene Garden, Reverend Candy Holmes, and don't forget our own brother, Elder Dwayne Johnson, along with our sister, Reverend Kathy Alexandra, and our intern in training, Sister Lori Bennett. Which continue to stand and lead the fight for justice, equality, and to stand to say Black Lives Matter. Will you, brothers and sisters, stand and continue the fight and believe Black Lives Matter? You can join. You can join countless brothers and sisters that came before us and said that we are all God's children.
Come on now, church. I need everyone to help us sing as we continue to march toward freedom. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.